I think what's the greatest about being part of a series of greatness is really the company that I keep. I think it's a really well balanced group of people that the BFAs, the British Fashion Council has presented this year for the BFAs in this new wave category. I think it's got a lot of established industry individuals such as Samuel Ellis, who otherwise people wouldn't be aware of, then some kind of new blood in the way of Luke V. Smith, but also just friends such as Misha, Ibrahim Kamara, you know, real kind of key people in the industry. It's just great to be in the company of friends, collaborators and colleagues. I think the word considerable is a little excessive. I think that we have moved on a long way from where we were, but essentially we were an industry that reflected a whitewashed, westernized, aspirational view. And I think that the industry has responded to changes of what both consumers want, what brands want, and what people really challenge to be right. So I think we've moved on a long way, but it's been a long, hard road as such. Working with Tim is always a pleasure, and just that whole issue itself was really about creativity, exploring people from every background and really kind of taking the idea of inclusivity on really to kind of the max in that issue. And we did something similar for the new issue of W under the direction of Sarah Moonves, which looks fantastic. We did a whole feature which is entitled Everyone is Welcome, which I also think is a very poignant statement that is testament to our times. And we included lots of kids from the agency I set up in New York. It's primarily America-based, called Strong, which I launched on the 1st of Feb. And these lots of the kids from it, and I think just the diversity within that realm, the inclusivity and what that project represents, I think is testament to the work of Tim, to what I'm trying to do personally. I think it's really not about focusing on what people are not doing in that respect. I think it's more just to champion the ones who are pushing those boundaries. What attracts me most to new projects is new challenges, new people, new relationships, and I would be lying to say if I didn't say Bottega, because I think Daniel Lee is doing a fantastic job with William Oliver doing art direction. I thought the last campaign with Tyrone and David White on set design was fantastic. I think basically social media is it's a tool that creates access for any individual to be able to contact casting agencies. They don't need to physically, if they're anywhere in the world, they don't need to physically go in and see them. And I think it's a real kind of way of decentralizing the structure and providing a lot more opportunity. But I also think it's encouraged this idea in this generation of everyone wants to be a model, and I think there's lots more things that we need to concern ourselves with, and we need to be more engaged in politics and the environment and things that are growing in their, we're in very challenging times at the moment, particularly I think in the UK with the forthcoming election.